everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with you right now from Los Angeles, California. My name is Yamila Guerra, and I was born and raised in Havana, Cuba, and I love to share with you interesting things about my country and also about other countries as well. Welcome to the most intense, cultural, musical, danceable, a little bit crazy show in social media. Welcome, everybody. And let's start with our first section, and it is Crew Mirror. You me, oh my God, my friends. Today, we're going to talk about this wonderful city. My friends, Dubai. Dubai, it's, I would say, spectacular, mysterious, enigmatic city. And for sure, you're going to find a lot of beautiful women in Dubai. The Arabic women have beauty secrets that I want to share with you. For example, they use the avocado oil in a mask. They prepare a thick paste with honey, also with oats, with coconut oil, and they put this mask in their face in order to get more hydration, more luminosity. It's incredible. They have beautiful skins, and also the hair quality is wonderful. The next one, they use lemons. Yes, they love lemons, and also they prepare like a mask. Again, the second mask with sugar, brown sugar. You know that fruity acids is fabulous for your skin. For example, if you take cane sugar drink, is wonderful because has alpha hydroxy acid. Well, one of my friends, lemons with sugar, brown sugar, help you get rid of the skin cells, the dead skin cells. Okay, so try it. I tried and it's wonderful. The next one is the argan oil. This incredible and nutritious oil that you can find in Middle Eastern countries. You can put it in your hair here at the end and also in the skin. If you feel some roughness, for example, in the elbows or something in the knees, or for example, here in the nails, in the cuticle, you have to use the argan oil. And where to find it? Well, you can find it in the pharmacy, you can find it in one of my favorite places, Sephora, for example. And then you can start using this oil because it hydrates you a lot. But be careful, the people who has, the women who has oily skin is not very good. So preferably, I prefer this oil for dry skin. Be careful with that. Let's continue with another product that another plant that they use a lot, that is aloe vera. Aloe vera, you can get it, through drinks. Also, you can have the plant in your garden, and you take this part of the plants, the leaves, and this thin layer, you can put it, for example, in the skin. Why is so good aloe vera? Because has 7 layers. 7 layers. It can penetrate 7 layers in your skin. Imagine that. For example, if you have any cut in your skin, you can use aloe vera as well. So the Arabic women use aloe vera a lot because they want to have this hydration, this luminosity in their faces. Other important nutrient is the oatmeal. They do like oatmeal ball, inside a tissue. They moisture, the ball, and then the result is like a little bit sticky a liquid in that bowl. So that bowl, they rub the bowl in the face and also in any part of the body. It's incredible. I love to learn, admire other cultures because we can learn so many things about beauty secrets, nutrition, health tips, history, art. Wow. So, my friends, thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy these beauty secrets from Arabic women. And let's go to one of my sponsors, Father Brieva, one of the best realtors in South Florida. And in Mapa Mundi, I'm going to talk about Dubai's interesting thing, fun facts about this beautiful city. This city is very young. In the early 1700s, it was like a small village where people used to get fish and also pearls. After that, in the 18th century, there were around 1,200 people, inhabitants in the city. When they discovered that they have a gold, when they discovered that they have oil, it started the boom of Dubai. It started the construction of buildings with the latest technology. It's incredible. Another interesting thing that it's a birder paradise because more than 320 birds species migrate between Europe, Africa, and Asia. And they choose, imagine what city? They choose Dubai, and you can see in winter and in spring all those birds, eagles, etc., throughout, in the sky. This is beautiful. I learned also that they have the annual international art fair where a lot of artists from Africa, Latin America, Southeast Asia do expositions of their art. It's incredible. They have the Dubai Design District, so they pay a lot of attention also to art, to the movement of these artistic painting, sculpture, etc. We can mention too that the most traditional sport competition is the camel. The camel competition in Dubai. And you know what, my friends? Instead of putting kids, because they used to put kids, on top of the camel to do the competition, they found a great thing to do is to put robots, in top of the camels. Imagine that. I would love to see that. For sure, I would love to be, on top of the camel. I would love to have that, my friends. My name is Jamila. I have some Middle Eastern background in my family, so I'm very curious. I'm very related to this culture. I have to mention that they have a museum dedicated to coffee. In Arabic culture, tradition, they share, you know, between a lot of countries, the coffee moment. I would say they do like a ritual every day around 5 or 6 p.m. They prepare a table with food with desserts, cookies, baklava, well, any kind of, of sweet things, okay, and they offer the coffee. I tried the coffee here in Los Angeles because we have a lot of restaurants available, Persian, Arabic, Armenian, and they share in common this type of coffee. And it's very good. It's very, very strong, very similar to the Cuban coffee and the espresso coffee. So I love to take this coffee because it gives me energy, and it's I think it's a rusty, robust flavor that you can feel it. Like if you say, "Wow, this is very strong." So, but they don't put a lot of sugar, as like Latin people. No, just a little bit of sugar. This is incredible. And also, I have to mention that they um, do beautiful coffee cups and plates, and they sell here in a lot of stores these coffee sets, especially for the coffee time in their lives. They are very attached to family, and they love to sit down in a table, and share with their kids, with their parents, grandparents, everybody in one table and share the coffee time. It's incredible, but I love it. Yes. In Dubai, you can also find a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And what is that? Is the historical Dubai Creek area. Also, you can find the Al Fahidi Historical Neighborhood. Dubai is the city with more record Guinness. Okay, Guinness records in English, the translation. So let's continue to number nine, and the Palm in Dubai is the world's largest artificial archipelago. What is that? They created a set of islands, and when you are, on top, watching the archipelago, you can see the islands in form of a palm tree. This is so beautiful. Another interesting thing that they have the world's longest automated metro line with more than 32, 37 miles. And you can go in the metro, and as I said before, there's no pilot. No, it's not a plane. There's no a chauffeur. There's no driver. It's automated. It's beautiful. So my friends, these are some interesting things about Dubai. I would love to go to Dubai. Here with my microphone, I want to sing in Dubai. Let's continue with more interesting thing about this mysterious city.
Traigo guaramo piwi, sé que de mi tierra pa' que goces tú.
Guarapón de mi tierra pa' que goces tú.
Traigo guaramo piwi.
And I love my friends to eat. Yes. And I love to try different kinds of cuisine. And Arabic cuisine is so rich, is so flavorful. They put a lot of spices, herbs. They use any kind of meat except pork. That is prohibited. Okay. So they have the traditional dish called kapsa. It's very similar to casa. I think the casa in Spanish come from Arabic, influence. Yes, because the Arabic were in Spain 800 years, of course. So we have a lot of Arabic words in our vocabulary. Well, Kafsa comes from Saudi Arabia, yes, this beautiful country, and a lot of countries around the Middle Eastern have this delicious plate, Kafsa. Kafsa is a communal plate, and they put it inside I mean, above the table, and everybody, with their forks or with their spoons, they start to eat from that big plate in the center of the table. Kapsa is made of basmati rice, Also, they put chicken, roast chicken, meat, fish. Okay, they use a lot of spices and herbs. You know that when you go to Arabic restaurant, the main dish, the most important meat for them is the lamb. You can find also lamb in the kapsa plate. It's incredible. They do first the rice, with water. They do the rice, then they cook all the spices, but without oil. Okay, they cook the spices, and then the third one is the when they cook the meat, when they roasted the meat. So it's incredible how they create this plate. They also put yogurt and potatoes in that rich plate. I want to, oh my God, I have to go to the Arabic restaurant in Los Angeles. I want to try the kapsa. And what about if I do it myself here? You know, my first time doing an Arabic plate in my house. So they include almonds, they include nuts as well. Their cuisine is very, very rich in nuts, any kind of nuts like pistachios and almonds, specifically. And at the end, in this plate, they put, they sprinkle dates. Okay, yes, dates above this rice and or chicken or lamb. Oh my God, I feel hungry right now. So I have to go. I have to go to an Arabic restaurant here in Los Angeles because I love to eat, my friends. Yes, it's good to eat, and this plate is very, very healthy. So let's go to a musical cut and let's continue to know more things about Dubai.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chat
qué bueno está.
para bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más.
Rica chat.
Es mi cha cha cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
Yo te traigo fiesta.
Todo aquel que piense que la vida es desigual,
Tiene que saber que no es así.
que la vida hay que vivirla.
Wow! Today I'm gonna teach you some basic steps of belly dance. Belly dance is the folk dance, the country dance from these beautiful Arabic countries. So, what is the origin of belly dance? What is the origin of this dance? Okay, Egypt is the origin of this enigmatic, mysterious, energetic, sexy dance. I love it. So, Egypt is the king of the civilizations, and they um, brought, for example, this dance to all the countries in the area. So, the word belly dance come from la danse du ventre. La danse du ventre is a phrase in French. So USA, the English word did a translation from la danse du ventre to belly dance because of a review of a painting of the French wonderful artist Jérôme in 1863. They had an exposition also in 1893 in Paris, and they had Arabic dancers, at that time. So that is the origin of the whole dance. The original name is not belly dance or la danse du ventre, but the Western civilization wanted to give an easier phrase, an easier word for everybody because it's very difficult to talk Arabic. So Jerome, thanks to Jerome that created this beautiful painting, La Danse du Ventre. They started to mention, this phrase in the Western countries. This dance is focused in this part of the body, the hips, okay, and the torso, because we need to have isolations in the hips and also in the torso. It means that, for example, if you move your hips like this, or your torso, you can move the hips. If you move your torso, you can move your hips. Okay? Torso, you can do this, but the hips are not moving. Or, for example, you move your hips and your torso is not moving. Okay? So this is the isolation movement. This beautiful dance have percussive rhythm. Also, they have fluid rhythm. They combine this dynamic in the dancing. I love that. Let's start with these first steps that you are here. Here you spread a little bit your feet and a little bit separation, and then you can you can bend your feet here, your knee here, and then you start the isolation of the hips. Here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the next one, let's go to the next one. Like this, not bending a lot, but a little bit. And then you can put your hands like that, and then you do the movement of the hips. You go to the right, the front, the left, the back, and then you go the other way around. And this is another step. They have also the shimmy shimmy. The shimmy shimmy is like this, the movement of the hips, but in a faster way, in a percussive, like staccato, like track, 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 track. So they use also a movement like advancing, when they dance, they do like this, like this, like this, like this. Also, they do turns. You can turns. These are very creative, and you have a lot of freedom. You have the basic steps, but also you can create your own. So let's try with music a little bit of the basic steps of the isolation of the hips. You have to dominate the hips.
Todo aquel que piense que la vida es desigual.
Hips, 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 hips. And then you do it faster.
La vida hay que vivirla.
Another important thing is these women, these dancers, they don't use shoes. So the weight of the body is here in the fingers. So when they dance, they are like that. So they have to do like this. It's easier when you have the weight of your body forward to dance, to move your hips, 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 like this, because they are barefoot. And then when they move, the torso is also separate from the hips. You see? Okay, you can combine both things. Let's try. Let's continue trying with music. You can do the 8 is the fluid. This is a fluid movement. The hips is the key in this dance. And also you can put your hands here, and then you can do the percussive with the hips. And also you can do like that, like this. A kind of movement, a large movement movement of the hips. It's incredible how you can combine a different dynamic in this dance. Let's try again to do some kind of shimmy shimmy. The shimmy shimmy is like this in a faster way. Taka, 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 taka. Okay? Taka, 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 taka. Taka, 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 taka. It's like an accent. Taka, 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 taka. Taka, 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 taka. 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 It's wonderful. It's a wonderful exercise because it can give you the time, can give you the, it can give you the, I would say, the time of you can flex your muscle, your joints, and you can do any kind of aerobic exercise when you dance belly dance. So, my friends, I invite you to practice, yes, because it's beautiful and it's so, so healthy. Thank you. Let's continue with the musical cut.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chat
qué bueno está.
para bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más.
Rica chat,
Es mi cha cha cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
con la bingo fuera con la gozadera. Yo te traigo un cha 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 pa' que baile hasta tu abuela.
Ritmo de mi Cuba bella. Pa' que tú bailes, pa' que tú goces morena.
And in this section with you, Bread and Onion, we're going to talk about how is the relationship in Dubai, you know. Do you know if you can date a man and then without being married, going to a hotel for vacation? Well, I learned many things because I want to study, I want to read about new cultures, tradition, history about this country. And then I discovered that, for example, they don't express their love, their affection in public. This is something that they are very serious about it. So don't expect to hold the hand of your husband or your boyfriend. Don't You're not gonna see a kiss in the mouth, any hug. No, no, no. They don't have that. The public praise and affection is prohibited, my friends, in Dubai and in Arabic countries. Another thing is that if you are not married, you can't stay in a hotel sharing the same room. Imagine that. You have to be married in order to be together in one room. If you're not, no, 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 no. You can't stay in this hotel. I have read here that that some people used to lie in a hotel, and when they ask them, "Are you married?" and they say, "Yes, we are married," you know, and it's a lie, because they want to share the room. It's so funny. Another thing is that swearing is a no in Dubai. You you're not gonna find people in the street or in the hotel, in a restaurant swearing, telling bad things and discussing. This is not prohibited. And another good thing is that this is a wonderful thing. I don't like to swear. Another thing is that the Muslim, they don't drink alcohol. You know, this is so wonderful for women. The husband don't drink alcohol. It's prohibited, my friends. It's incredible. Your relationship is likely to be a secret. They maintain, for example, if you're not married and you are having a relationship with an Arabic man, you're gonna be in secret. If he's not gonna tell the family that, for example, he's with a woman. No, this is 100% in secret. It's incredible, yes, but it happens. So they keep the social life very respectful. They have certain laws that they respect a lot. Yes, because they have the Muslim religion, and everything is related to this religion. So, my friends, this is some interesting thing that I discovered about relationships in Dubai. Let's go to money, 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 money. How we can save money. We have different options right now. For example, the stimulus, you get $1,400 every adult, and then you can start saving money. But I think we need to be more aware about the little expensive that we do maybe every day. For example, gamings. Kids love to game, have games in their computer, and all the time they're asking you, buy me this game, buy me this subscription, buy me this membership, and it costs money. Even if it's 9.99, but it's 9.99 times 12. Be careful with that. Another thing is to buy generic instead of brand names. For example, a shampoo that the quality difference is not so big, but the difference in money it is very, very important. For example, if you want to buy a shampoo, it's better to go to your pharmacy store and then buy that one, not the brand name. You can save around 5, $6, or $7. Yes. Also, another thing is to stop paying the cable. Oh my God! Oh, a lot of people will say, "Are you crazy, Yamila?" No, I love my cable. It's fine. It's fine if you want to keep your cable. But as you all know, we have a lot of opportunities to save more money going to other platforms, internet platforms that they are increasing their sales because of that, because a lot of people are saving money, stop paying the cable and they go to other places to see their TV series, their movies, etc. But that is your option. I'm telling you some tips to save more money. Another thing is to try to do your manicure and pedicure yourself. Yes, my friends. Here in Los Angeles, we have a lot of places where you can find, cheapest manicurists, but also very expensive manicurists. But in case you know how to paint, how to do your toenails, you know, I prefer to save money. In my case, I prefer to do it myself. And during this pandemia, we had to do it. All the women had to, for example, paint our hair, our nails, the toenails, because all these businesses were closed. So we had to be creative and more working more in our beauty services. So another thing that is very good to save money, it's like doing a transfer every month to another account. For example, if you want to say $50 or $100, that is the best way that that at the end of the year you're gonna have 1,200 or 600 or $2,400 a year. So that is something that you will notice at the end of the year, because the money comes and goes when you pay your bills, when you have for example, unexpected expenses that your kid needs some Invisalign for, for their teeth, or your car tires are bad and you need to change them. So there's something unexpected expenses that we have to be aware of. That is the reason we have to save money monthly. That we can have these 6 month, I would say, money, deposited in an account in case if you lose your job, in case if you have something in your family that need medical assistance. Okay, this is one of the biggest recommendation economists give us, that you have to save 6 months in your bank account. For example, if you right now a lot of people lose their jobs, to cover your rent or your mortgage, etc. So my friends, let's try and save at least $5 a day, and at the end of the month you're gonna have 150. Thank you so much, my friends. And let's go to one of my sponsors, Father Brieva. He's one of the best realtors in South Florida. Why? Because he's a professional. He knows what he's doing. He can advise you about any purchase, any buying, how is the market, can I buy or can't I buy? So I recommend you Father Brieva. Let's go. Entertainment today, my friends. Oh, woo! I love merengue. No, ¿cómo tú me vas a parar? How can you stop the music? I was having more energy. Come on. Oh my goodness, my friends. I love entertainment and I love to give you entertainment in this show. And let's talk about the celebrities, the actors, the actresses. And right now, wow, Jolie, Angelina Jolie is saying that she has proof of Brad Pitt alleged domestic violence. Oh my God, how can you say that? Brad, what happened? Are you drunk? I don't know what happened. Are you drunk? Do you need some therapy? Come on. So she said that she has the proof. She will bring the kids to the court to talk in front of the juror. Oh my God, this is a saga. Like, what is the wars? What is the name of the film that is war? Galaxy. What is the name of the wars? The movie. This is a saga, Jolie Brad Pitt saga, my friends. She's hiring again the fourth or the fifth set of lawyers. She wants to communicate everybody. She has the proof that Brad Pitt, committed domestic violence. Oh my God, it's incredible. Did he throw a bottle to her? Woo! Did he throw the shoe to the kids? Oh no, 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 no. Oh my God, it's incredible. What happened in this couple? What happened? I saw them so happy, so joyful, in a great family environment, but inside the house, they all know what happened. When they go outside to the public, everything is everything is a smile, everything is hugging and kisses. I love you, I miss you, you're my the love of my life. But inside the house, when they go inside the house with the family, they know the truth. So let's see what will be the proof that she's gonna bring us, because we never know. So let's continue to HBO Max, this wonderful, channel that brings beautiful, incredible series. And right now, they're going to bring the Brittany Murphy documentary series. She was an American actress. She died at 32 years ago. 32 years ago. And sorry, my English. So, so they find out at that time that she was consuming like some kind of medicine, drug medicine, and she was like a little bit in a depression. And then 1 year after she passed away, her husband died as well. So in that series, in that documentary, they will explain many things we don't know. They will tell us how was the life of Brittany Murphy. HBO Max is bringing us a lot of controversial docu series. For example, the one with Woody Allen, that we are expecting what will happen, because the lawyers were talking between the both parties about. So I don't know if HBO Max will air this docu series of Woody Allen, Dylan's story. So let's continue with more news. Oh my God, Johnny Depp, I love you. I admire you, Johnny Depp. I want to meet you, Johnny Depp. How is that? You're telling right now that Amber Heard, your ex-wife, is not donating the $7 million you gave her. It's true. Oh my God, this is incredible. Oh. So in the past court case, in the past jury, he gave her this amount of money, and she agreed that she was going to give this money to a beneficiary, non-profit organization or benefactor organization, I think is the name. So she didn't do it yet. So he's telling right now, in the judicial court, come on, she's not doing what we had talked, in the court case. Oh my God, I love you, Johnny Depp. I think you're a wonderful person, a great human being, and a marvelous actor. I hope you will find peace in this problem. That you will find love again, because you deserve it. So let's go, my friend, to a musical cut, and let's go to here to learn more art about Dubai.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chat
qué bueno está.
para bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más.
Rica chat.
Es mi cha cha cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
Hi, my friends. I love Dubai's architecture. Yes, the modern, the traditional. It's incredible. Its original architecture, dating from the late 19th century, comes from different countries, like, for example, India, Iranian, and Islamic designs. Is incredible. You can find in Dubai this beautiful, the tallest building in the world, uh, that you can be mesmerized how asymmetric, and how at the same time balance composition they did in their architecture. Also, you can see the other building that is very famous that has the shape of the ship. That one is beautiful too. And as I mentioned before, the tallest building has the shape of a flower. Look at that. Look at in the photo. The flower name is spider lily, and it's the traditional flower of that area. We can find also Islamic designs, but not so many, and a lot of critics are saying that they've been focused more in the modern abstract design in the buildings than in the traditional Moorish architecture. I think they have to combine both because it's good to have, the modern, the latest technology in those buildings, and at the same time, you have in the other one the tradition, the history of your country. Okay, be careful with that. Don't balance one more than the other. It's incredible. I love to visit Dubai. I've never been there. Maybe I can go to sing with my band, my Cuban band, and I will use my Mojave audio also to record some interesting things. You know that I know how to sing in Arabic. Yazidi ya khatiara, yazine kulelara, habibi ya lehabu, nadarni amri ziyara, habu, habu ma bale habu, wa yuno haru albi, midarni amri ziyara. Ay, ay, ay. I love to sing in different languages, and Arabic is one of them. So in Los Angeles, we have people from Iran, from Egypt, from Persia, from Armenia, from Russia. So all of them love, the Cuban music. And in my repertoire, I include also for a specific audience, I include my Arabic song Yazidi Yahediara. It's incredible that I find out that in these buildings, the tallest one and the others, they spend a lot of money in electricity because the heat is so incredible and the humid that to keep all these buildings, in a great cool temperature, they've been spending a lot of money in electricity. Wow. I think they have to use the solar power to save money in electricity. Yes, yes, they have to save money because we have to save money even with the richest people in the richest countries. I think they have to follow that path at the end of the day to have solar panel to get the sun. Okay, so my friends, these are some interesting thing about Dubai's, and it's great to see this city prosper, and it is a point for a very visited city for tourists. Yes, they promote a lot this city to all over the world. So let's continue. Let's continue with the musical cut. Thank you.
Vengo yo,
Con mi tumbao,
de La Habana traigo un chat,
qué bueno está.
pa' bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más.
Rica chat,
Es mi cha cha cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
I love ¿Cómo? Song related Spanish rumba. ¿Cómo? Bueno, mis amigos, my friends, I love this music. I love to perform. I love to dance and to bring the Cuban and Latin music to all of you. So in this section, you know, yeah, let's go to the crib because I'm going to put you a bad scene. The kids section. I would love to talk about how to raise teenagers. I have two teenagers kids, my friends. I have 13 years old boy and 12 years a girl. Imagine that they are so different. They have strong characters. Sometimes they behave good. Sometimes they don't behave good. They behave bad. So how to deal with teenagers? I think is the most difficult lifetime for them because they have a lot of hormone movement. They want to be independent. They want to be alone, and we have to respect that. But in my case, you know, I am not a psychologist, okay? But in my case, in what my mom did with me and my brother Jalil, parents have to be communicative with their kids. I think we have to talk more with them. I know that right now they stay for a long time, for I think around some hours when they have in the school online in their bedrooms. So they spend a lot of time alone. But parents have to go to the rooms and check what they're doing, what they watching, what if they're talking to a person, because through online, through internet, they can, for example, meet or contact a bad person. And maybe that person asks them something that is very, very dangerous. So, my friends, remember, even if you are working outside home or if you work at home, it's good to go to your kids' room and be there, sit down in the rooms, in the bed, and check what they watching, what they doing. If they're doing their homework, because right now all the kids are focused doing the school and the homework, you know, at home. So we have the time, thanks to this pandemic and COVID-19, we have more time with our kids in our house. You know, COVID 19 has the negative thing, but also the positive thing. And a positive thing is that we share more time with our kids. It's a great moment to go outside together, to walk, and to go to a park and talk more about any problem they have, about any concern they have. For example, right now, schools are reopening in California, yes, in Los Angeles, and they were asking me, "Are we going to school? You know, when they reopen?" I say, no, you're going to stay home. So I prefer to keep them home because I can control them. I know that going to school is other experience, that they can meet other kids, they can have another kind of social relationship, okay? But my friends, yes, I prefer to keep them at home. I know, I think it's more work for parents, for the family, but at the end of the day, I see always the positive thing in life. I see that we have the time to talk, to ask, to answer, to check, to see what they're doing. And for example, we can travel together, even doing the school from the hotel. So I went to Las Vegas recently, and they were, for example, all the mornings, you know, connecting at the school. And in the afternoon, we can visit places, friends, thanks to this pandemic. So the pandemic has also a positive thing. So, my friend, this is my personal tips, okay, about how to raise teenagers. They are wonderful kids. They are so nice, so gentle, and sometimes they are a little bit spoiled, but parents have to have the power. We are the commanders of our kids, remember. So, my friends, thank you so much. I want to thank one of my sponsors, Julieta Mayra Calderon. Uh, she's the sponsor of my section about kids, about family. She's a wonderful psychologist. She's here in South Los Angeles, no, in South California, sorry. And she can tell you how to do if you have, for example, problem with your kids or your family, someone has some depression or any personality disorder. She can help you with that. So Julieta Mayra Calderon, she speaks English and also Spanish, and she's wonderful. Thank you so much to all of you. It's a pleasure and honor to share my moment with you, sharing this interesting thing about this beautiful city. I love to bring you culture, dancing, music, joy, okay, optimism, and positive vibes. This is what it's about right now more than ever in this world and in this country. We need to be optimistic, and COVID 19 will go away, or if he stays, okay, we have to accept it. Because if we resist, something will appear more in our life. So remember, embrace the change, embrace the mystery, embrace the unpredictable times. Thank you so much again. See you on Monday, okay, 12 p.m. West Coast, 3 p.m. East Coast for Spanish speakers, and 1:30 Western Coast, and three no four 4:30 for East Coast for English speaker. Remember, this is Yamila Guerra show. If you want, subscribe to my channel, the Yamila Guerra show in YouTube, and also in our official page in Facebook, the Yamila Guerra show. Thank you so much, and let's go. Put me some music. I want to finish with music.
Todo aquel que piense que la vida es desigual,
Tiene que saber que no es así.
que la vida hay que vivirla. Que la vida es una hermosura.
Chibi. Thank you so much. Bye.